a lot of the Mega Evolution designs just look bad. I mean,
I mean,
Starmie's the biggest one.
The Starmie is awful. Put it, editor Dallen. I need Starmie memes. It's awful. Is that your best evil laugh?
I can do better, but I don't want to wake up the kiddos. Welcome to a very special and frightful episode of the Game Boys Podcast.
See, this is why we need the camera on, so you can capture Austin's just utter contempt.
We'll get there eventually.
Oh man, amazing.
But hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to our special Halloween episode of the Game Boys Podcast.
It's definitely coming out on Halloween.
It is coming out at least within the month, within 30 days of Halloween. You can edit that out if we don't make it.
That thing that's like, and I promise it will be out within 1 month of this,
Did I say Halloween? I meant this is the Christmas episode.
Yeah. Oh man.
I am your host today, Christian. And who wants to introduce themselves?
Usually you then say the person's name.
Okay. Say hello to my co-hosts, Dallen.
Heyo!
And Austin.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi.
Before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys for joining us. Feel free to smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe.
That's right.
And check us out on Instagram, X, Facebook, and Patreon.
How many of these things?
And I think that's it.
I mean, we're not... to be fair, you sometimes post on Instagram. I think I've posted 3 things on X.
I've gotten back into it. I have the next 5 days scheduled for Instagram.
Nice. So. Okay, so Instagram might actually have some stuff. X is a wasteland. I'm sorry. Patreon's legit, though. I will say that. If you're on the Patreon, no one's on the Patreon. No one. But if you're on the Patreon, you get mainline episodes a week early. And I've put in extras like the thumbnails that didn't get chosen. I usually make like 3 and then we kind of pick one. You get to see the other thumbnails and assets and sometimes behind the scenes stuff. And maybe not by the time this has gone up, but again, within 30 days, I will have put the lost Pokemon episode on there too. So, you get all that, all those goodies. Tell me other things you want to see. If someone's willing to actually pay us money, I would let them pick us an episode for us. Maybe we could talk about that, but,
I think that sounds great.
I think if people are silly enough to pay us money to talk about video games, we could at least let them pick which video games we talk about.
I think you meant to say if they're smart enough.
That's right. What an investment. Get it on the ground floor on the Game Boy stock.
You're investing in quality content.
Oh, man.
Quality is to be determined.
What are we talking about today, Christian?
Today, I have gathered you here because in honor of Halloween, we are doing a very special Back from the Dead podcast. So today we all have picked at least one either game or franchise that we would like to see brought back from the dead. It's alive! It's alive!
I wish it was. That's the problem.
Hey, maybe if we get big enough, it will come back.
That's right, game developers.
Yeah, all game developers
coming for
watching
you.
this, we're coming for you. Okay, so let's just kind of lay the ground rules of what is a dead game.
And how we
Basically-
immediately broke them.
Yes, we're going to go over the rules that we all agreed upon. Because I originally was too strict on the rules. So essentially, what we are classifying as a dead game is any game or franchise that has not had a recent release or update within the past 10 years. In general, if it's been that long, it's probably unlikely we are going to see anything new. But maybe not after this episode. So
That's right.
let's go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna let Austin have the first pick.
All right, so mine is interesting because I think, based off of the original qualifications, the only game series that I have ever played that would factor into this would be the Left 4 Dead series, and I don't actually really want that one to come back to life. I still think Left 4 Dead 2 holds on its own just fine, and you can mod that game like crazy and have new maps and all this other stuff, so it's still great experience. But my pick that kind of breaks the rules a little bit if you think about it a certain way, I would want specifically the Knights of the Old Republic series to come back. I want KOTOR 3, man. I don't consider the MMO SWTOR to be a continuation of it, even though technically it might be, but that has horrible implications of the two previous games. It almost ruins the second game, in my opinion, if some of the possible theories in that game are to be true, but yeah, Knights of the Old Republic 3 when? I need that.
It also breaks the rules because there is a remake coming out soon, so...
Maybe. It doesn't get canceled again.
That's right.
It hasn't come out yet, so
It's in
we're gonna
limbo.
say
We don't even have a trailer.
Yeah.
nice, man.
Yeah.
I've played Left 4 Dead 2, but I have not played KOTOR actually.
Okay, I'll make us play it.
It's on the list of ones we've agreed to, it's not scheduled, but it's on the this is happening list. So.
Mhm.
I still vividly remember getting Knights of the Old Republic 1 for Christmas on the original Xbox. It was
Nice.
a great time, and I think I bought that game on so many platforms. I bought a CD, I bought it on Steam, I bought it on mobile, I have it on the original Xbox, and I think I beat it well over 30 times at this point.
Oh, that's awesome. That's how you know it's a high quality game, is the replayability and just the how many times you purchase it.
I don't want to count. You talked about how many times you purchased Spyro. I don't want to count how many times I've purchased Resident Evil 1. Especially if you include the original and the remake, it's not pretty.
I've purchased Skyrim at least 3 times.
I don't want to know how many times I've bought Skyrim, unfortunately.
Once. Unless you count me buying it for my wife's account. So that we could
count
do the
that.
multiplayer mod, basically. Then twice.
Yeah, I'm a little ashamed of how many times.
But nothing changed. Wait, why? Okay, I know we're immediately going to the tangent. Why buy the Resident Evil 1 was because until I owned a PC, I kept buying. It'd come out on a new console I own, and I'd be like, oh, cool, I can play this like on the go, or oh, this is the remake, or my GameCube doesn't work anymore. Here's the Wii version, that kind of a deal. Or now it's portable on the Switch or whatever. Like every time I rebought it, there was a reason to rebuy it. I got like either a new console or a new version or a new portability factor. What did you get out of rebuying Skyrim? It's the same game every time on the same system every time.
So only one of these was ever full price. The rest were really, really cheap ones.
Yeah.
But I got an Xbox 360 first.
Okay.
Then I got it on PlayStation 3.
Why?
Then I got it on an Xbox One.
Wait,
Then
why?
I got it on PlayStation 4.
Wait, but the Xbox
then
One...
I got it on PC.
Wait a
Then
minute!
I got the Anniversary Edition on PC.
wait, but the Xbox One plays Xbox 360 games.
I didn't know that.
Okay. I'm learning so much. You know
Yeah.
what? You know what game series I want to bring back from the dead? Austin's Wallet for game money. That's what I want.
To be fair, each copy that I bought, I played over 100 hours of.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
So they got used.
I mean, you know what? You got your money's worth out of it.
Yeah, at least you got your money's worth.
Exactly.
Oh man.
So,
What's your pick?
Dallen, what were
me?
your picks?
Me? Okay. Okay. So, my honorable mention cheat pick is Deus Ex, especially the kind of rebooty series, if that makes any sense. The reason this is mildly cheating is because I believe the last one came out was within the last 10 years. Mankind Divided was, I think. Now I have to... You know what, Editor Dallen, look it up. I believe it was within the last 10 years. The reason it would kind of count, in my opinion, is because while it was semi-recent, right? Oh, you look like you're looking it up. What is it?
Oh, it was
Yeah.
it was just barely. It was 2016.
Yeah, but it was
So-
like it's right around the thing. But either way, part of the reason it would count, I'm not going to count, but the reason I would count it is because even if it was within those 10 years, and there's been re-releases and other things, the company that made it has been disassembled, and and Square Enix, the publisher, sold the rights to like a Chinese megacorp that just absorbs IPs, and they've basically said we have no interest in making a sequel in any time in the near future, basically. So the devs that made it are gone, the original publisher sold it off, and the new publisher said they're not interested in making more. That might change, but I personally feel like that counts as dead. The reason I'd want it back is the second game in the trilogy ended on a friggin' cliffhanger. They're like, oh, like the first game in the reboot series was fine and great and standalone. Then they made a sequel that's like, actually, there's deeper secrets than you ever knew, and we recontextualized the whole last game, and this is amazing, and you're gonna find out in the next game. And then they did not make a next game. So that infuriates me mildly, but. I'm not going to make that my main pick because of its questionable eligibility, and I have arguably better pick, and also, I think this genre is more underrepresented. So instead, I'm actually going to pick Thief. Ironically, same guys, I believe, were working on that reboot, worked on the Thief reboot at least, which was older than 10 years ago and was terrible. So I want Thief back, baby. What about you?
Nice. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've played either of those.
Yeah,
Either
I
of those.
think Deus Ex has been suggested, but someone hasn't thumbed up. Probably Austin. There's a lot of them that are you and me, and Austin hasn't thumbs up. Thief is on there on the "it's going to get done eventually" list, so we will get around to it eventually, and I can expound on the wonders of Thief.
Okay, that sounds good. For my picks, my honorable mention is a game series that I actually got the first copy for free because PlayStation got hacked, and they were like, "We feel bad that we leaked everyone's information. Have 2 free games from this list of 6 games on us." And one of those games was Infamous, PlayStation exclusive. They.
I'm sorry, I just made a connection.
Lay it on me.
Do you know how I've been telling you for years at this point that you're going to lose your mind whenever you play the Sly Cooper series?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been telling you, like, dude, one day we're going to play Sly Cooper and you're going to lose your mind and you're going to absolutely love it. I didn't know you liked Infamous. Infamous is the thing that the Sly Cooper dev Sucker Punch went on to make after they finished Sly Cooper. So
I was gonna say I knew Sucker Punch made Sly Cooper and Infamous, so that makes me more excited for Sly Cooper.
Get hype.
I'm ready. Infamous at least in my opinion. I played just the first two. I didn't play the new one because it was on PS4, and I didn't have PS4. And I can't play it now because I think it's been like delisted from the PlayStation Store, and also I don't have a PS4.
I have a PS4 and a physical copy if you would like to play it.
Is it good?
I don't know. I haven't played it.
Okay.
It came free with the PS4, basically.
Okay. They really like giving that game for free, apparently. But yeah, I just thought that was such a great franchise with being able to lean on the side of good or evil and just like how that affects the story. So I would love to see that rise from the dead.
But that's just the honorable mention, right?
That's just the honorable mention. My big pick actually is another PlayStation exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
This franchise is the
LittleBigPlanet
franchise. I don't know if either of you guys
Astrobot
ever got
murdered him. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
He's never coming back. Astrobot won like Game of the Year and stuff.
Yeah. And that makes me so sad.
Yeah.
I loved like the Sackboy LittleBigPlanet games. I loved not only like the like story mode single or multiplayer campaign that was with the game, but just being able to hop on and go to all these different user created worlds. Like I can still remember some of the levels that I would just hop on and play, and they were always a lot of fun just to see there's so much creativity in the world, and like this was a great way to see that. Like I saw just a few random examples. Some in LittleBigPlanet, some in LittleBigPlanet 2, people would like remake the Harry Potter movies as a LittleBigPlanet level, and you just have like the Sack Potter, and like things like that. It was just fun,
yeah.
You know. And that's not something that we're probably ever gonna get again. But that's my pick. Nice. So let's ask this: if we saw the series rise from the dead, do you guys have any ideas or additions that you would add to the game if it were to come back? Like, would you add a new feature, or like what would you do if you were going to bring that game back?
So I almost don't care, and I know that seems, but like Thief Trilogy ends great. We'll get there when we get there. I don't want to spoil it. I'll tell you one thing I don't want to do. Follow up on the reboot. No. We either reboot it, which is fine. It's been 10 years since then. Or I don't even care if it was like a legacy sequel and there was like a Thief 4 in it. You came up with a new threat. If I was personally in charge of making that happen, I'd probably reboot it because I wouldn't want to like step on the amazing creativity of the original series. But if somehow they were like able to hire them, I wouldn't be upset to hear that it was a legacy sequel instead of a reboot. I'd be happy as a customer either way. If you put me in charge, I'd reboot it because I wouldn't want to tarnish. The one good thing is, as bad as Thief 4 the Thief reboot is, it's in a separate universe, and they didn't like, suddenly Garrett's like gay and wants to, hook up with the dragon or something, or whatever else stupid thing is gonna happen. Like those games are safe, and I don't know that I'd trust myself. I think the biggest thing for me in terms of like features is that I just want a good stealth game, man. This mild tangent, but for y'all, when was the last time, not a game that has some stealth mechanics, when was the last time either of y'all played what's the latest released good stealth game? That was like mostly, not like you can do all the things and stealth is an option, but like encourages primarily avoiding fights and creative, like that kind of a deal.
I don't think I've ever played one.
Yeah. Like, I'd say the Thief reboot is the last one I can think of, and it was bad, as I've mentioned several times. like all the games, like stealth is a piece of like almost every game that comes out nowadays. But like the genre itself has kind of gone into hibernation, and I would really, this is almost cheating, I want Thief back because it was the king and it's the best. But honestly, if you just gave me a good stealth game that like wasn't crap and wasn't like stealth like Amnesia, the monster's chasing you, hide in a closet, but like more, what's fun about Thief is, yeah, you're supposed to avoid fighting, and yeah, everyone's stronger than you, but you're the predator. You're the thing in the shadows hiding as people go by, and it's a very interesting balance of power where you usually have more information but less strength, and I just feel like there's not a lot of games that do that anymore. Couple that with like how witty the main character is, how intriguing and like pretty horrifying that world is. It's one of the few worlds that's just awful that I still love. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I usually horrible, grim, dark worlds with like everything's miserable, I get exhausted with it and I don't want to be there anymore. But I love that world. I would love the chance to get back into the city, explore more about like the pagans or the Hammerites or the keepers and that whole mythology. It's a little bit lightning in a bottle. I don't know that you could really make another Thief game specifically that's as good as it is. In terms of like other but to your point, in terms of what I would change, I mean, you update the graphics. I would probably remove the ability to quick save, because save scumming, I think, is one of the things that kills that game. I might kind of encourage you when we play it to be like, make your own checkpoints, but don't save scum, because it is a more interesting game when you mess up, you have to run instead of just loading. The game is more interesting when you have to like hide. So I might remove quick saving, which is not a feature added, it's a feature taken away, but whatever. But yeah, mostly just, there's fun gadgets. I know I'm coming across as lame, but mostly I just want stealth games back, and Thief was the best stealth game, so I'm sorry I'm not being very creative on what my reboot sequel would look like. I don't have a full pitch. I really want it back.
Yeah. I think that's awesome. Yeah, I don't think I've ever... a strictly stealth game. Yeah. I don't think I've ever played one. So I think I'm definitely excited to play Thief with you guys. And
good. Metal Gear is also a stealth game and is on that list, so...
Okay.
If you consider that a stealth game, then Metal Gear Solid 4 was the last stealth game I played.
Yeah, I think Metal Gear counts because, like, while you can shoot up a bunch, you are primarily encouraged to not take enemies on head-on at all in Metal Gear.
What about you, Austin?
Okay, so kind of similar vein, because I feel like we want the series brought back from the dead because we like the formula, we like the games, we want more of it.
Yeah.
So there's not too much I would want to change on a KOTOR 3, other than like retroactively like shoving SWTOR to the side and be like, forget this never happened.
You just want to explicitly make it non-canon, right? That's your one goal.
Yeah, explicitly say SWTOR doesn't exist in this timeline. The KOTORs are their own thing. That's the main thing that I want, but I mean, I really liked the gameplay formula that the KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2 had. So I would just want that. I would want maybe some additional diversity in the type of like skills and abilities you can get to further like encourage more wacky or creative build ideas for your teams. That might be the only thing I would change. I think where it's super strong is it's in its characters and like the interaction with the characters and their own quests and plots and interactions with each other. It's one of the strongest points, and I wouldn't change anything about that. They just got to keep doing what they did before. They're some of the best parts of it. And yeah, I don't think that game would thrive in a multiplayer setting, so I wouldn't give it like online multiplayer or anything. But the core mechanics I would leave alone. Just keep expanding on it, because they did expand from KOTOR 1 to KOTOR 2. They should just keep doing it. Keep adding more stuff to diversify builds and go crazy at that point.
Yeah. Nice.
I got a question for you, Austin, because I consider KOTOR in a similar vein to... It is very different because it's not as turn-based. It's more, but like I consider it in a similar vein to something like Baldur's Gate 3. You wouldn't want to allow maybe another player to control a different party member in a similar vein that happens.
I mean, it could be an interesting idea. I don't think it needs it. It does a really good job, because I feel like you would have to maybe sacrifice... I guess depends on how you implement it, but I feel like if you tried to do it multiplayer-ish similar to Baldur's Gate 3, you're going to have to sacrifice some of the establishing of like companion relationships and dynamics.
That's a good point. The other thing I noticed about our picks, at least so far, is both of us don't just want a series back. We want something that doesn't exist anymore. Like, you're like, I want them to expand. That BioWare doesn't exist anymore. I know BioWare exists, but the BioWare that made that is gone. And the same way that the devs that made, the Looking Glass and Eidos that made the Thief trilogy just is scattered to the wind now. And so, I don't know, it's kind of sad to think, like, it's not just, oh, we get the gang back together. Like, the gang doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
I think technically 2 different teams did the 2 different KOTOR games.
Yeah, that's true.
BioWare mainly for 1. 2, I'm forgetting their names. They did the New Vegas.
Yep, it's put them here, but that doesn't exist anymore either. That team's been gutted. And...
2 different teams.
No, but both of them don't exist as they did now. They're just different, same name, different people.
Well, don't worry, we'll all play KOTOR soon.
Oh,
I'm excited. I'm finally interested in turn-based gaming.
That's right. Well, KOTOR is turn-based.
It's semi-turn-based. So. It's like, it doesn't ever pause or wait for your turns, but you input abilities into, like, a turn order queue. People act in a turn-based thing.
It's an RTS,
but
with, like, 3 party members.
Okay.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I've
never played another game like it, and it's fun to me.
I think it's quite like Xenoblade in its combat, at least.
I guess in a way. There's just more ability and choices and things, actions that you can queue in combat compared to Xenoblade.
This is also
I guess that's kind of similar.
All right,
nice.
Christian. How are you going to revamp LittleBigPlanet 4?
Oh, man. What do I got for you guys? First and foremost, on either of my picks, I would take away the PlayStation exclusive. I would just open that up to the PC community. I don't have a PlayStation 4. I don't have a PlayStation 5. I have a PC, as we all do, and I think that either of those games would thrive in the PC community. I think you would get a far wider range of creativity in LittleBigPlanet. I think kind of continuing on the track that they were doing, like with every new game they would add new levels, new abilities, kind of continuing with that. I think something else that would be cool would be to increase, I want to say, I think the like max number of like players that could pop into a level were, I don't remember how many it was on 3, but on 2, I want to say it was you could only have 4 players. I think it'd be pretty cool if you could, turn that up to like 8 or 16. That'd be pretty cool. Depending on...
I'm just imagining like a side-scrolling co-op platformer with 16 people all bouncing around each other.
Well, you can literally do whatever you want with the levels. I think having the option of people to like set in like when you create a level, set it to where like this level is recommended to have 3 people or X amount. You could have like a chain of 16 guys swinging. And just like in Heave Ho, like one person swings. Okay, let go.
Word.
Launch a person. Launch a person.
Oh my word.
I don't know, just something like that. Yeah. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think for my honorable mention, I think Infamous. I know it's locked behind trademarks and stuff, but I think the Infamous franchise would thrive on the Nemesis system. Being able to have like a good path and a bad path, and your enemies remember you. And I mean, even take it a step further. If you're on the good path, you have people remember you for good reasons too. Like, hey, you helped me out. Maybe they help you out later in the game, kind of a thing.
Right. That'd be cool.
And I mean, with what they've done with Infamous Second Son, at least from my understanding, like there's multiple different kinds of conduits with multiple different kinds of abilities. I think if they were to make a new Infamous game, I think that could do well with possibly an online multiplayer element, kind of in the vein of like a create your own character thing, where you're like, or I mean, it could be create your own character, or it could be like set characters like in Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, where like, okay, there's 2 telekinesis guys, there's an electric guy, a smoke guy, things like that, fire, ice, all that stuff, you know.
Infamous,
I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, the infamous MMO. I think that'd be pretty cool. So, for those listening, what do you guys think? Which of us had the better pick? Who would you guys want to see come back from the dead? Or if you have a franchise that you enjoy playing that we didn't mention, please let us know in the comments. We'd love to continue that conversation there, and maybe we'll do a follow-up episode or something. Who knows?
I'm trying to decide if my pick or your pick, Christian, is the most obscure. Like, Austin's is Star Wars, so okay.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a subset of Star Wars, but it's Star Wars. I'm trying to decide which is going to be the more obscure one. Everyone's like, what the heck is...
Yours, for sure, Thief.
You think Thief is probably smaller than...
So.
Oh, no. Thief is good, guys.
And it got pretty big there for a little bit.
Come on, guys. Play Thief. I promise you won't... Well, I can't promise that. Most people don't like stealth. Get over it. Try it. It's good.
Y'all like stealth archers, try stealth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He literally, his main weapon's a bow. I'm telling you, he was the stealth archer before Skyrim.
He was the blueprint for Skyrim.
Exactly. Which is why you should buy the game 5 times on different platforms and play it for 100 hours each. Comes all back together.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Follow-up question that's partially a side note. What games would you like, kind of continuing on the Back from the Dead theme, what game series would you like to see have a stake to the heart and have no return?
I have been trying to think about this and figure out what is the best use of my one-time stake. There are multiple games that I would probably kill. It's the first one that comes to my head that just made me mad. And I'm assuming, like, with this, if we killed a game that had games come after it, would it kill the releases afterwards and just end the series, or is it just kill one game in the series? I'm curious, like, what your thought on that is.
End the whole series.
Wait. You can't, like, pick in the middle? You can't, like, kill everything after a point? You have to destroy the whole thing?
I'll let you pick if it's the whole game or the whole if it's the one game or the whole series.
Oh man, I was gonna say that would change my answer.
So let's do both. Whichever
Okay.
one you want it to be.
Oh, okay.
So if I killed one and then like everything after that, like that game and everything after just stopped, I would kill Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 remake. That game genuinely pissed me off. I played the first Modern Warfare remake and I thought this is a really good game. I was really worried because Modern Warfare is one of my favorite trilogy, but the first remake and they did a whole new thing. It was pretty good. Then I pre-ordered the second one thinking like, okay, we're gonna cook with number 2. And it was the worst thing I've ever played in a very, very long time. I regret spending a dime on that game. I would kill it. I heard the third one is even worse somehow, so just stop them there. Don't let them cook anymore.
Mm-hmm.
End them. And then I'm trying to remember what my honorable mention kill a game might be. I'm having a hard time remembering it all of a sudden. I'll remember it later.
All right, what do you got, Dallen?
Okay, so I'm getting pedantic here, but in am I having a time traveler dilemma? Like, if I kill the series, do I kill all the games that were obviously inspired or the people that went on to make other games that I loved, like in separate series?
No.
Am I altering the timeline?
Those games.
Okay.
You're not altering.
Okay.
This is an outlier.
Okay.
You can encapsulate this moment in time. You hit it with the stake, but everything that happened because of that game still happens.
Okay, good. I was just like, because my answer is Final Fantasy post like 9, basically. I don't even like 9 that much, but there's at least heart. Like 10 to 16, just, it's okay. Most people like 10. You know what, audience, because I love you and because you have bad taste, I'll let 10 exist, but just 11 onwards at least. Yeah, it just, when Sakaguchi, I know, I'm sorry. When Sakaguchi left, it fundamentally lost its heart of what it was, right? And like it or not, because it's not that there are no good games after, 10. I think 12 is fine. Yep. I think 12 is fine. But like I just, it's just been a series of disappointments and mal handling of that series, and it took a series where like several of the early entries and a lot of even the spin-offs are like my favorite games of all time. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite game ever. Final Fantasy IV was literally the game that taught me that games could actually have stories. Like, these are amazing, beautiful masterpieces. And then, like, the best you're getting after, I would say after, like, I'd say earlier than that, but most people would agree at least after 10, is just like, that was an interesting experiment, to, that was a disaster. And it's what upsets me even more is it's disasters, and I know we aren't altering the timeline, and I'm thinking of ramifications, but it's disasters that tied up really talented creators. Like, Nomura spent how long making Versus 13, and then it amounted to nothing when he could have been making either Versus 13 or Kingdom Hearts. And like, there's so many other guys that like could be good, but the series has just gotten so big for its own britches that like every game has to be a 5 quintillion selling masterpiece, and which means that they're so scared to take any chances that they're all very bland or are just so wildly out of step, where it's like, how did you let they've flip-flopped between letting one guy have the reins so hard that he just makes something that you're like, what happened here, or making safe corporate product the corporate product. And I just want him to stop. Please just stop. It's dead. It's been dead for 20 years. Let it stay dead, please.
Oh man.
I know that kills Austin's, like, one of his favorite games of all time. I'm sorry. Sacrifices must be made.
Fair enough. I did remember one of my other ones that I wanted to kill real quick. I would kill Halo 5.
Oh.
Now, do you get to kill Halo 5 but not Halo 6?
That is the weird thing. They have like a time traveler thing where 6 is like slightly adjusted because 5 doesn't exist and it's just better. Maybe, but even if like it was just that, or even if 6, like Infinite, just didn't exist, 5 is abysmal and probably one of the only other games that made me mad.
Is it like it like the hand in JoJo's where you just erase that
yes,
from
exactly.
existence? All right, Christian, what dies and stays dead?
Okay. I've had a couple thoughts about this. And I'm gonna have 2 picks. One pick is like basically a whole genre.
What?
Oh.
And then one pick is like one of the largest gaming franchises of all time.
Holy heck.
So I am sick and tired of at least, and maybe I just haven't played any good ones, but I am tired of the games that are just, it's supposed to be a stealth game, kind of like you said, but it's Amnesia, and it's just like, go hide.
Yeah, closet hiding games. I hate those.
Hide. Like, is there anything else we can do in the game other than go hide, be chased?
Outlast, Amnesia.
Go hide, be chased.
I friggin' hate those games.
Like, let's just end it here. It either needs to be revamped into kind of like you were saying with some actual gameplay and be a stealth game, or let's just, I mean, I can hide in real life. I don't need a game to hide in. Like,
can I tell you one thing that is mildly good news? I haven't played it, but the latest Amnesia game, by all accounts, actually got some mechanics. They give you a gun with limited ammo, and you actually have to make decisions about when to use it. I haven't played it because I've been so turned off by the other ones, but to your point, they also recognize that and seem to be trying to evolve the formula. So
okay, that's good. Maybe I will veer my stake to a different way to just take out all the other ones. But I'm that is one thing that I'm just kind of tired of.
Yeah.
And then my other pick, honestly, I haven't even played this game, but I have seen gameplay videos and I've seen so much online about how bad it is, how little money was put into it that could have been put into it. I would put a stake to Pokemon Legends ZA.
Oh!
I have heard so many bad things. It's just a meme farm for Starmie.
Yeah.
Is all that like
the Starmie legs. I can't.
The Starmie legs.
Man.
We need to share those videos
send them
that I sent you with Austin.
Send them to Austin. They're amazing.
But like, it just this game, at least for me, shows how little effort is being put into these Pokemon games. Like, the graphics are just like as if someone just took a sticker to every building in the game. It doesn't look like there's any new mechanics, which is kind of the reason that we stopped playing Pokemon in the first place anyway. But like, a lot of the Mega Evolution designs just look bad. I mean, wait, Starmie's the biggest one.
The Starmie is awful. Put it, editor Dallen. I need Starmie memes. It's awful. Okay, here's the thing. Pokemon is as bland as it is now, and you have to pay $100 to get the full experience because it's $70 and then they had $30 DLC announced before the game came out with so that's clearly cut content. Or you could buy Claire Obscure for, what was it, $50 I think right?
Yeah.
And with free DLC coming out after the fact. Like, that's bonkers. Or Silk Song. I'm not that into Hollow Knight. Silk Song is $20, man. Like, which of those is a more feature-rich? Even though Silk Song isn't exactly my jam, like, it is very clearly got a lot more passion and care put into it. It's a much better value to money proposition.
Yeah, exactly. The new Digimon game is like $60 or something too.
It's 70, but it looks way better. 70. I want to play it.
Yeah, it looks great. I played the demo. It was great.
Maybe we should.
Big fan.
Maybe.
I love that on that point of the Pokemon being so bad, I love like they took a comparison of a cutscene between that Pokemon game and the new Digimon game. It's like the Digimon is like a really dramatic and cool looking encounter with some things going on. And then like Pokemon, it's just like some kind of seagull evolution bird slowly flying to a rock, headbutts it, new frame, it just falls over, and then cuts to the guy. Oh! That looks so bad.
I'm gonna say this. It looks like a game. I don't know mechanically, but at least the level of the cutscenes, it looks like a game we would make if, like, they're like, hey, make a video game, and we had a year. And it's like, that's a really impressive, that's really impressive for someone that's never made a game before, and was crunched. Yeah. But, like, for the biggest franchise in the world, like...
And we've seen from that trailer that was released what Game Freak is capable of.
I want to see the actual game, but that's bonkers.
Yeah.
We should keep an eye on that.
I'm very interested to see what that game actually looks like.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah. So yeah, those listening, how do you like our steak picks? Do you guys have a game or franchise that you would like to see taken out?
No, I was just thinking, so I was like, yeah, we're killing Pokemon, we're killing indie stealth, I'm killing half of Final Fantasy, and Austin's killing... I think Austin's the least controversial.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that's like, no, man, Halo 5 for life.
Yeah.
Get mad at us in the comments, tell us Austin is right.
Yeah, tell us what you think. If you guys have a better pick, let us know. We'd love to talk about it with you.
My honorable mention.
Feel free.
There are all Hoyoverse games.
Are there what?
All Hoyoverse games. Genshin Impact, Sinless Zone Zero, and Honkai Star Rail, and the others. They start out good for...
As much as I played them, I'd be on board with that.
Yeah, they start out good for a year, and then once they've got you hooked, they drop all effort, and it ticks me off. Because it's worked on me like 2 or 3 times.
Only, like, really tragic loss for that would be... I genuinely think, and this is mainly for Genshin, its soundtrack loss would be
That's fair.
They make really good music.
Honkai Star Rail soundtrack is also amazing.
It's pretty darn good. It's not Genshin level. Genshin, I think every single region release has been a banger soundtrack.
Yeah.
So good.
Well, guys, let us know what you think. Remember
we feed off your hate.
Yeah. Send us your hate. Send us your love. Whatever you do, just send it to us, please.
Do it.
Check us out on Instagram. Maybe you can check us out on X. Maybe send us a message, and we'll talk to you.
If you send me a DM and I see it on X, I will respond to you.
Please, that sounds great.
Please don't make it.
Oh. Check us out on Facebook too. Patreon. All of those will be in the link below, I think. And what would you guys like to see next out of the Game Boys podcast? We've started recording. Austin started recording some Let's Play. Would you guys like to see live stream? If you have a certain game you'd like to see us talk about or play, definitely let us know. And we would love to talk about it with you.
The number 1 vote, less Dallen, please.
Don't sign me up for streaming yet, man.
Austin promises to live stream if he...
No.
We're gonna have to edit that out.
Yeah. Editor Dallen, edit out Dallen.
What's even funnier is Editor Dallen's going to do it, but he's going to bleep things in such a way that makes it seem even worse than whatever it was I was originally saying. I can already tell you.
On that note, thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate y'all. And once again, I am Christian.
I'm Dallen.
I'm Austin.
And we're the Game Boys Podcast.
Okay.
Have a good night. And don't be too scared.
The scariest thing is this episode. That's done. They can face whatever's out there.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Stop. That went off the rails so fast.